Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Friday morning, and ain't God good? And won't He do it? Oh, yes, He will. Oh, yes, He will. I know my listener probably said, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You said the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Friday morning, right? Do you feel good? If you don't feel good, you should feel great. That's different. That's about the same feeling good, right? It's something like that, right? But you know what, people? It's Friday, and I feel great because why? Because God is still in the miracle business, right? But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard, smiling and profiling, and finally realize y'all trying to size me up. Yeah, I know y'all probably Lee Craft like you shave. You sure know what to look at. Look, people, look, it's Friday, right? You know, and I got a call from a coworker yesterday, Black, aka Blacker than me. I said, "What's up, Black?" Black just started laughing. But you know what though? Black called me. I said, "Black, how may I help you, Black?" She said, "Mr. Lee, I heard you on the Sexist Podcaster." I said, "Black, you know what? Say less. Say less, Black. Say less." We just talked for a minute, just chopped it up, Like I've always said, though, when you leave a place and you still miss, my favorite saying is, I want to be missed when I'm gone, not while I'm here. Because wherever I go, I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. Everywhere I've been, I made a positive difference. Now, I'm going to tell you now, with making a positive difference, you're going to have some people that don't like positivity, and people that are jealous of you. But one thing about a man that loves to put others before himself, you gotta have thick skin, and you gotta man up, and you gotta deal with what you have to deal with. I got tongue tied there, but look, like I said, on this podcast we don't edit. My podcast is just like real life. You have to live with it and deal with it, because you can't go back and rewind things that happen in real life, right? In real time, right? You can't do that. Only thing to do that is a video, and we're not rewinding. So, like I said, good people, life, life, life is great. It's great. You know, it's Friday, and I feel good. I won a Sexist Man contest, but what's good podcasting, and people ask me, Lee, if you didn't win, how would you feel? I don't have to win to win, because it's all right here. All people are seeing is what's in my heart. That's all they see. Now, if I didn't, my heart was kind of roughed up and just bitter, that's what you're gonna see. So I know the women said, Lee Craft. When I look at you, Lee Craft, I just think of paradise. I said, say less. When you say more. But no, that's the thing of people. Everywhere I've been, I keep a smile on my face because I have joy in my heart. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. It's not where you're at, but where it's at. It's right here. Like Granny said on the Beverly Hills, I got joy, joy, joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. And what comes from the heart reaches the heart. It reaches the heart. Like I said, when I was at where Black and I worked at, right? And we used to have those break room conversations and everything. She said, Mr. Lee, I missed those conversations. I said, Black, you will learn off me, wouldn't you? She said, yeah, I knew you would. See, everywhere you go, people are gonna pick up some of the things that you're leaving, and you leave them on purpose. You gotta leave the little breadcrumbs, so it makes them better people. Now, be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing: it's going to be okay, as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. Keep living, and you'll see how things changes. My grandfather, man, smartest man I know. You don't have to have a piece of paper on a wall to have knowledge, but you got to have a piece of paper to go certain places in life. But it depends on where you're at. Your knowledge should be enough. But you got to have a piece of paper depending on where you're at, you know. But if you don't have the paper, they still want to use you and don't pay you for the paper. So burn the paper. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Because whatever God has for you is for you. Look, my wife even told me, she said, Lee, well, when she's serious, she called my whole name Lee. Well, not my whole name, but for those who are not family, you don't know my whole name. But once we get close, I'll give you my first and last name. The middle name comes a little later on down the line because we got to build a relationship. Once we do that, we good. We good. Even if you cross me, I'll give you a duo. Can't get too many duos now, because I'll be done. But no, good people. Look. That's how life is. Like I said, my mother always told me, she said, son, you got a good heart, son. You know, so mother, I got it from you. Did I? And we just started laughing. Look, people, all I'm trying to say, every day should be a fun day. A fun day to just take in and give out. Everything doesn't require money for people to have fun. It just requires a little bit of your time. And I have more time than I have money. But my father has a lot of money. But I'm trying to figure out, if he got money and I'm broke, are we close? I'm just playing. Look, for those who know me, I've been the way all my life. You gotta always look for that silver lining. I've been in so many perfect storms. You know, you possibly crap. How are you still standing? Because of God. It's not about where you at or what you're going or where you're going or what you're in. All those things. It's about God saying, follow the sound of my voice. Andrew. I said, hey, you father. You know it's me. No, that's how my father talked to me. That's how God talked to me. And stuff. We got that relationship. So if you don't have a relationship with him, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I just know how close we are. And God has a sense of humor. He said, Andrew, father, you coming? Look, Andrew, I'm not going to keep on calling your name. Follow my voice. So I followed his voice and here I am. Happy. Know who you are. Be who you are. They are doing amazing things. That's the What If podcast. I got so much to tell y'all. And I told my niece, I don't know how to tell them. I'm just playing. Look, my niece, when they come around me, they're always happy. They're always laughing. And one of my nieces asked me one day, I remember TT. I think my job did they lay me off or did they fire me? Basically the same thing. Sometimes you get laid off and get fired. I don't know. I need to ask Craig on Friday. He did like it back his head, right? But no, what happened was, right, I think something had happened. And then I got terminated, I believe. No fault of my own, but things happen to good people. And so she called me. I told my brother-in-law what happened. She said, she called me. She said, okay, Andrew. I said, yes? Can you take me to the driver's license place? I said, TT, how you know I was off? She said, huh? Look, we see the look on her face when you told me that. Man, I just started laughing because I know my brother told her, but why should you be embarrassed about something that you had it wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault, you know. And here I am. I'm still standing. Bad things happen to good people. People don't believe that, but they do. You can go out and be the best worker and do great things, and people still find flaw to try to get rid of you. Hey, I am a living testimony. And I'm happy. And I said, thank you. Thank you for firing me or laying me off. Either way it goes, like I say, hey, I had to leave that place. I recall my niece working at a place and with a college degree and everything, and she had become, I guess, she settled. sometimes when you settle and God wants you to be somewhere else, He remove you. And they fired her. And now she's running some department. She's the FOOCO, whatever she is. She's running the department. She's calling all the shots and everything. That's what I'm trying to tell you, people. Sometimes a firing is not a firing. It's just a fire you have for God to send you another place. I said it right. To fire you off to another place, another destination. That's what it's for. So don't let the setback be a letdown. Just say, no, God, I thank you for landing me to this place where I'm going to be. Because wherever I've gone, wherever I've been, I made a difference. I made a difference. Because everywhere that I worked at, I took a part of it with me. I was at this place a long time when I was young at Seal Power. And like I said, if I wasn't the best, I was one of the best workers that was there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was the best. And one day, we picked it in zones, right? And one time, I think Daryl, his zone was heavy. And the supervisor came to Daryl, how many people do you need? Daryl's only one man. Send me Lee Craft. People watch how you work. People watch you when you work because they're learning from you. Was I bad? Yeah! I was bad. Look, who was it? Bad Leroy Brown. No, it was bad Lee Craft. Huh? Say my name. Look, yeah, that's just me. Just me. If you can't find time to laugh every day, you need to. Because laughter heals the body. You got to find a way to release when you're going through certain things in your life. I'm telling you about facts. Because everywhere you go, you're going to find some places, man, you're gonna find Donna Blaze everywhere. You say, Donna Blaze, Lee Craft, are you Lee Craft? Donna Blaze, yeah, Lee Craft, I've been following you. I thought I smelled something behind me. All I'm saying, people, you have to find a way to please yourself mentally right here. To get through those certain things that pull you down. Life lessons. My mom figured it out. My grandfather figured it out. My sister figured it out. My wife figured it out. Took me a while. And I still ain't figured it out. Look, for those who know me, for those who really know me, said, Lee Craft, every time I see you, you have a smile on your face. I said, that's the way God loves a happy person. Because when I go to heaven, because I know I'm going to heaven, I'm going to be the happiest man there. Because I'm already happy now. When I don't have much, when I have a lot, whatever I got, I tell God, thank you for it. Whatever I don't have, Lee Craft, you didn't need it. So people, like I said, hope I didn't confuse you, with some reality checks, because like I said, hey, I am the sexiest man, I am the sexiest podcasting man. And did it go to my head? Nope. It didn't go to my head because whether I want or not, I still, like a Chinese lady told me one day, I was at St. Jude on that bench, hey, you are as sexy a blacker man. And she wasn't lying. Eyes don't lie. She don't want to tell me that. One lady told me, said, you have some beautiful lips. I said, what? Say it again. You got some beautiful lips. I heard you the first time. Look, now, everybody say I'm slow. Was she flirt with me or was she flirt with me? But I don't know. But I told her, see you tomorrow. No, I mean, walking through, talking like having a small conversation. Look, you gotta laugh. As long as I make people day, I am cool. I am cool with that. They came through the every day just to see me. Oh yeah, one last story. And this will be it, I promise you. When I worked at Kroger, right? I started out with the sack guy, then I went to the cash register, right? And like I said, my spirit is basically the same. I'm in Germantown, right? And I'm just happy-go-lucky, you know, and people wanted me to check them out. They said, I want him. Check me out. Because when I'm feeling down, he lifts my spirit. I've been brought rhubarb pies, and other kind of gifts and everything that all women will give to me. Were they flirting with me again? My grandfather told me I got that it factor. I don't know where it is, but whatever it is, man, but all I'm saying to people, they'll bring me a lot of gifts, you know, and all I was just delivering a service, making the day when they come through my line. That's why I tell people all the time, when you work for a company and you're in the public, you are the face of that company. And when I was at Kroger checking them out, man, they were having a blast. I was conversating while I'm checking them out and everything, man, just going through the normal routine. And they feel, and I made them, whatever the problem they had at that moment while I checked them out, they said, Lee, thank you. And I couldn't believe some people were giving me hugs and everything. So tell me, if I can do it, why can't you do it too? It's my job to make your day. Regardless wherever I'm at, I'm trying to make your day. When I go out in the public, my wife will tell you, hey, how you doing today? I speak to everybody. Everybody. I don't care. White, black, Chinese, whatever. I'm going to speak to whether you speak to me or not. Hey, how you doing? That's the Lee Craft way. So good people, so now you understand a little bit about me. So like I said, I just want to tell you thank you for voting for me, especially I know probably the majority of women that voted for me. I want to tell y'all thank y'all for doing that. You know, because like I said, y'all were right. Y'all were right. I am a handsome and sexy black man. So with that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have real conversation, have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God.